Hey guys, it's Gabby. So in today's video, I'm sharing how I make my very own Shea Butter Hair Moisturizer. As you can see, it's fluffy and creamy. So here is a clip of my hair after using my Shea Butter mix as the only styling product to achieve this look that you see right here. My hair has a beautiful shine, my strands are moisturized, and with this recipe, I virtually eliminated those dry hair days, and my hair feels really soft and really manageable. So here is the finished product of this Shea Butter mix right here. Plus, with this recipe, you can also save some coin by making this at home. So if you are interested, definitely keep on watching. So here are the main items I used to create this Shea Butter recipe. I'll also list them in the description box for you to check out as well. Okay, so we are starting off this recipe on the stove, and I've got a little bit of water in a pot. I'll bring that to a boil in just a moment. Here is the raw, unrefined shea butter I purchased off of Amazon, and I'll leave the direct link for you to purchase the same butter in the description box below. So this is how it's packaged in the plastic, and I'm just going to remove the plastic, bring my pot to a medium to high boil, and next we're just going to grab a stainless steel bowl to place on top of the pot so I can drop the shea butter in to melt it. Alright, so now that the shea butter is in the bowl, remember no direct heat is used in this recipe, so please use a bowl to melt the butter. The melting process took about 20 minutes in total, and during that time frame, remember to stir the butter occasionally as it's melting. Next, I'm adding in 8 to 10 spoonfuls of organic coconut oil. I have used coconut oil countless times, and it has proven to be effective at helping me retain moisture, add luster, shine, and softness to my natural hair. Okay, so once I add those in, we are going to stir occasionally until it's melted, and then we'll add in the additional oil. After adding in the coconut oil, I am pouring in the extra virgin olive oil, which is also a staple and a must-have in my natural hair regimen. I am not going to measure anything, I'm just going to eyeball it in. This oil works very well in combination with the coconut oil, and it deeply nourishes my natural hair follicles, tame frizz, and also prevents split ends. Now once everything is melted, turn off the heat, allow it to cool for a minute or two, then grab the bowl from the stove and transfer it to the freezer. Allow it to sit and solidify in the freezer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes in the freezer, this is how it should look. So next I am going to attempt to use what I thought was a strong electric whisk to whip everything together and break it all apart into the soft shea butter consistency that I would like. Now while using this tool, I quickly found out that it was not strong enough to whip through this mixture. Now initially I am going to break through with this tool, and it was able to whip pretty well while the shea butter was kind of in its liquid form here. But as you should know, once you whisk and continue to whip shea butter together, it's going to develop a stronger butter-like consistency, and this tool was just not cutting it, so I had to go ahead and use my hands to mix in the rest. Periodically, you're going to see me switch between using the electric whisk and using my hands to whip up my shea butter into the consistency that I would like. Alright, so I was able to use the electric whisk to fluff out the top layer of my butter, and then I used my hands to mix the rest. Next, I am adding in my food coloring. So I got some pink cupcake food coloring from Walmart. I decided to go ahead and just add in just a little bit because I wanted the baby pink color that I desired, and then we're just going to go ahead and mix everything all together. Okay, and at this point I'm just going to continue to mix everything together until I reach my desired shea butter consistency, and after that we are going to transfer this into my mason jar. After whipping up the shea butter, this is how it should look. And I'm going to test a small amount on my skin to show you how it looks outside of the bowl. So as you can see here, I'm applying it to my skin and instantly it melts with my body heat. This is exactly how it will coat and moisturize my hair follicles. Alright, so next I am following up with my vanilla essential oil, which is just going to add a nice vanilla smell to my hair moisturizer. And then we're just going to scoop everything out into this mason jar. Alright, and I'm sure there's an easier way to transfer this into the mason jar, but this is just what I did at the time. But as you can see, this is exactly the color that I wanted. It is the baby pink color that I desired. Not only that, but it is a fluffy, moisturizing, creamy consistency, exactly what you want your shea butter to look like. And this is gonna last me at least a year to a year and a half. I still have my previous shea butter that I made from over 2 years ago, and it still works very well for my natural hair. So I know this mix is going to last a very long time. It's going to remain fluffy and creamy, and it's going to continue to do an amazing job at moisturizing and nourishing my hair follicles. In the next few clips, I'm going to show you multiple angles of the shea butter mix so you can get a very good look at the finished product. I am not only going to use this as a moisturizer for my hair, but I will also use this as a moisturizer for my body. This is also great to gift to someone. If you want to gift it to someone, I would recommend using a plastic mason jar, just so that it doesn't get damaged during delivery. Also, here is some cell phone footage that really allowed me to capture the amazing fluffy and creaminess in-person view of this shea butter mix. Once it is placed in the mason jar, you can see all of the details in this image, which is why I just wanted to include this cell phone footage in the video. Now, in a separate video, I am going to demonstrate how I moisturize my natural hair by incorporating this shea butter into my two-step moisturizing routine. Okay, so you definitely want to stay tuned, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified once that video is uploaded to YouTube. I highly recommend you try out this recipe at home. Let me know in the comment section below if this is something that you've tried or if this is something that you plan to try in the future. I would love to hear your reaction to this product and how well your hair was moisturized. Alright, but I really appreciate you guys tuning into today's video. Remember that this is something that you can use for your hair and for your body. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.